In this video, I'll be going over my update ideas for Roblox Islands. I think these could literally, change the game and make it more successful, and everyone would be hyped for them to be added. Because, I have some pretty good ideas, and I'm really hoping that they add some of these. But let me know your ideas for updates in the comments. I might be playing Islands too much because I literally had a dream that an update happened, and then I woke up, and I was like, hey, I really need to do an update ideas video. My first idea is to add new tools, because we haven't had new tools since the middle of May, so that was over 7 months ago. So we really need some new tools, and they've been adding things ever since then that have more health. So, the aquamarine has to be hit a lot, and then there are many more things that have to be hit a lot that it would make sense to add a new tool for, so that it's if you craft it, you can mine it faster. But we haven't had new tools in so long, and I'm really hoping they add them. So I think it would be best to add steel tools and then a red bronze tool. I'm pretty sure the gilded tools do 75 damage, so the steel ones could do 100, and the red bronze ones could do maybe 150. Next is armor. So a lot of people have been wanting this for a long time, and I really think they should have added it a while ago, before they added the scorps, but they should make it so that there's wooden armor, which adds 25 to your health, because your default health is 100, and then stone armor could add 50, iron armor could add 75, steel armor could add 125, and red bronze armor could add 200. By the way, right now it's Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve! Next idea would literally stop duping. So what if they add a unique ID to every single item, and then if they detect 2 of the item, then the second one is deleted. So if someone had an item and they went to dupe it, then the duped items would just instantly get deleted. Not entirely sure how that would work in scripting though, and it might have too many IDs because there are so many people that play Islands, and so there would be probably trillions of items that would get IDs, and it would just be too hard to do. Maybe you're too laggy, I don't know, but if that did work, then that would stop duping. The next idea is to continue a lot of old things that development was kind of stopped on. They haven't added new potions since the potion table thing was first added, and there are only 2 potions. They could do a lot with potions though, we really need some new ones. And then they stopped adding jukebox discs for a long time. Maybe the frosty slime could give a Christmas jukebox disc, and then we would need a large furnace, maybe even an upgraded version of a chest and conveyor. But there are a lot of things that they added near the beginning of the game, or haven't added something for in a very long time, that are important in the game, and we kind of need for new things to be added involving them. But if they literally just did an industrial update where they made a gilded steel conveyor and a gilded steel other things, and they just made some new industrial things that were basically just upgraded versions of older industrial things, and especially if they involved new items that you had to get somewhere, that would be really good, and I think Islands would get so many players if they did that. My next idea is to be able to get more animals, so maybe they could make it at barn level 5, you can choose to get a second cow, or you can get a pig, and then at barn level 10, you could get another pig or cow, at level 15, you could get a pig, cow, or chicken, and then in total, you could get 5 animals, so the max level would be 25, so that it doesn't lag out if there are too many animals. But they should definitely add another way to get multiple cows or more animals. I think that they should put everything from the Floral Bench inside of the Pottery Bench, except for these 3 things, and then the Floral Bench just becomes a secret item along with these 3 flower pots, because they're outdated, because you can put the flower pot there, or you can put the flower pot and then the flower in there, and this is literally just the outdated version of it. And I don't think it should be completely removed, but they should just make it a secret item. I think it would be really cool if they added an upgrade system for industrial things, you could upgrade the smelter and it would make it go a little faster and also smelt a little faster, and then you can upgrade the drill to make it drill faster, or you can upgrade conveyors to make them go faster. If you could upgrade things, that'd be very good, and you'd be able to get better industrial things and have a better factory or auto farm. Next idea is for them to add farmers. So farmers would be NPCs that can help you with things on your island, and they would charge a certain amount of coins per minute based on how overpowered they are. So you could hire the most basic farmer, and they would help you like destroy the tall grass and rocks, or harvest and replant the crops, or feed and pet and milk the cow, or breed flowers. So they basically just do the stuff that you have to do that is very simple. So that would be pretty nice if they added that, and maybe they could add ones that the farmers charge more, but they work way faster. My next idea is for them to make it so whenever you complete all of Santa's quests, he gives you a set of even harder quests with a bigger reward. Next idea is to add the gold boss mob, because, well, if you don't know what that is, it was a leak kind of a long time ago, I think maybe around 2 months ago, and they never ended up adding it. Of course, they should add armor before that, so it doesn't like one-shot you, but the gold boss mob could give gold as the normal drop, and then crystallized gold as the rare drop, then the gold vamp bow as the very rare drop. But they also need to redo bows. No one really uses bows that much because they're just pretty bad. They're the only weapon you actually have to hold down click to use first, and if that isn't like taking long enough to attack something, you also have to craft arrows to use them. So bows are just so inconvenient compared to the other weapons. So bows either need to be buffed a lot in damage so that you have to craft the arrows and do stuff with the bows to be able to use it, but then it's actually worth it because it does a lot of damage, or they need to make it so that, like, you don't need any bows and you can just instantly click to fire the bow. Because, I mean, you could literally just use a title spellbook and do about the same damage as the best bow. In the title spellbook, you just have to click it, and you don't need ammo for it. And bows are just pretty inconvenient. Also, yeah, some people are probably gonna correct me in the comments saying something like, but you need arrows and you need to hold down a bow to use it, just like in other games. Well, I know that, but they're just very terrible compared to other weapons, so something needs to happen with bows to make them, like, balanced with everything else. Islands should add a quest button that whenever you click it, it shows Santa's quests at the top, and then it shows the quests of all the other NPCs, and if you still need to do some barn quests, then it's going to be right below Santa's quests. And then if you're at the desert island, then you'll also see the desert island quests from the desert nomad. Next idea is island slots. So islands should make it whenever you join, you can select between joining one of 3 islands. So you could have one for one thing, one for another, and then a third one for something else. I'd probably make mine one for my main island, one for a shop, and then one for just building with friends. But it would be very good if they added that, also with a reset button below each one, so you can reset it quickly and easily. Because right now, whenever you reset, it resets your inventory also for some reason. But a lot of games have slots like this. Like Adopt Me lets you choose which house you want to spawn. Build a Boat for Treasure lets you choose which boat you want to spawn. Actual Minecraft lets you choose which world you want to spawn. Next idea is slime blocks. So you would need 50 green slime balls to make the green slime block, and that would launch you up a little bit, and then you would need 50 blue slime balls to make the blue slime block, and that would launch you up a bit more. And then the pink slime block would launch you up the most and need 50 pink slime balls. They could also add a limited time one for the Christmas event called Frosty Slime Block, and you would need 50 Frosty Slime Balls, but it would do the ice thing where whenever you stand on ice and you move, how it makes you move around a little bit extra. Next, they need to fix the Cellar Crops guy. He is absolutely terrible right now. Pumpkins were a limited edition crop, and so they should remove it because that event ended. So I don't know why they still have that there. And then Jar of Honey, that's not even a crop. And it's only selling for 20 coins. That shouldn't be here either. And then onions are 30 coins, and cactuses are 30 coins. Or cacti. So if you go overseas, you can literally buy onion seeds for 2,000 coins. They're so insanely easy to get and cheap. You can get these in like 5 seconds and get onions within a few minutes. And then to get cacti, you have to like farm for kind of a long time, way longer than it is to get onion seeds. And cacti take like way longer to grow than onions, and it's the same amount. Like, this isn't even close to balanced. Cacti should be selling for at least like 100 times that amount. Cacti should be like way better in the shop. Why are they so cheap? And also, it's not even really in order. Like, why is carrots before potatoes and tomatoes? And then pumpkin is just, like, in there between the items. And then it's like, just randomly around, and it's the stuff you're supposed to sell. It's, okay, the Cellar Crops guy, the menu just really needs to be changed. So the seeds guy is actually in order. Good job to the seeds guy, because he is way better than the Cellar Crops guy. I should make them have like a rap battle in How Not to Play Islands Part 5. But I guess those are all of my islands ideas as of right now. I can't really think of any more. Like, that's everything I think should change. Some of those ideas were kinda small though. Like, it doesn't really matter the order of stuff in the Cellar Crops guy's menu. And some of the other things were just small suggestions that would be, like, really easy to fix, but aren't really that important. And then there are some that were, like, really big suggestions. So I think those bigger suggestions I gave could really change the game, and that they should still do, like, the small things, like, fix the order of the Cellar Crop guy, and also make it so that, like, at least it doesn't reset your inventory whenever you reset your island. Because some people now are saying whenever they go to reset their island, it says it's going to reset their inventory, but it doesn't. But the menu still says it resets your inventory, and everywhere else still says it resets your inventory. And some people are getting their coins reset too. Resetting your island is basically just like gambling for if you're going to lose everything, or if you're only going to reset your island right now. So, hopefully that's fixed, hopefully some other things are fixed, and I'm really hoping that we get new tools. I ordered the stuff in the video from, like, the things I hope are added most, so then I put random stuff, because I just randomly thought of good ideas. But, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on for more videos and islands, like the video, join my Discord server, links in the description, follow my Twitter, @Telanthric, use star code Telanthric to support my channel. And there's going to be a playlist linked in the description called Roblox Islands Guide, and it has everything you need to know about islands on it, so check that out if you need help with anything. But I'll see you all in the next video.